watch it, you can see it moving past the background stars. This one was really bright. It originally came in at a course of, it was headed in from the north. You can see it past some stars to the left right there. A little binary star system look like. And then I kind of lost it. Went behind some trees, so I'm going to move to get in a position to see it better. You're going to see the camera shifting. Those lights you're seeing is the security light there, reflecting off the lens to the lower left. That's a tree. Or actually, no, I take it out. That's actually a low-lying cloud bank there. Yeah. Those are trees. I'll move to get into a better position to try to film it. And there you can see at the center. It's kind of weak, but if I remember correctly, I'll soon be able to catch it, and you'll see it in regards to background stars again here. Problem with analog cameras is sometimes the sensitivity makes for blurriness, and there's nothing you can do about that. See, now you can see it moving again in regards to the stars to the left of it and just above it. Now it's moving behind a cloud bank, but you can still see it through the clouds. It's that bright. And you can see it's still headed south, so you can see some other star movement there as it passes a couple of stars. Now it's changing course. Right there is where it veered off course and began to head. It was heading west. Now it was headed towards the south right there. And I'm not positive if I get it back into the view shot there because there it is. And the fact that these things are maneuvering, changing course, eliminates the possibility that it's a satellite. See, now you can see it moving again in reference to those two stars right there. Actually, I take it back. It looks like it's still on the westerly course. But it came in heading almost on a southerly course, and then it turned to the west, which I've filmed objects doing that before. You can see how bright it is. Satellites normally are reflecting the sun, and as the sun moves around the Earth, or as the Earth moves around the sun, I should say, sorry, and the Earth rotates, the sun moves around behind, and eventually there's not enough light, terminated from the Earth, that makes it impossible to see satellites after a certain time. And I've shot these objects fairly late, 10, 11 at night, so there shouldn't have been any sun. Now this is the more recent one. This one I shot last night. This, again, it was coming in, looked like it was going on a southerly course, coming in from the north, maybe headed towards the southeast, headed towards the southeast. Get my little references off here a little bit. Same thing for the other one. It wasn't going to the west, it was going to the east. Correction there. And there it just made a little bit of a turn. You can see it passing a background star there below it. And this one was extremely bright. I know it's good to try to get other objects into the reference, but in this case, when you're looking up into the sky and there's no other reference except stars behind it, that's the only object you can really use to show that an object is moving. I OF there, over focused. I'm correct. Yeah. See, now here that's a tree, so I'm moving to get the tree out of sight. That's where the camera was shaking. This one was last night. The one before it was from the night before. Last. Got a little confusing. So again, there it is. You can see it moving in reference to the star to the upper left of it. it's passing another one there, just above it to the left. Now it's on a course. Now it's on a course towards the west. It originally came in heading. That's the one that came in originally heading south, heading on an almost southerly course, and then turned. I'm sorry, what do I keep saying to the west? That's heading towards the east. The sun rises in the east, not the west. So there we go. I turned off the sound because I was making sound references on the audio on this, so pointing out what tree and what direction it's heading, and I turned it off because there was a lot of unwanted background noise on the audio. So there, I think that is just a star. I lost it. It passed. It lost some illumination. It passed through a cloud, and then I couldn't see it. By that point, it was dimming. So I think there, I'm actually just looking at a star on the horizon, at least one magnitude or so, I would say, because you can see a star to the right of it, just faintly flickering, and it doesn't seem to be moving in regards to that star. So I wasn't sure whether, because my brother was convinced that it stopped and was hovering, and just hovering and not moving, and that it started to move again. But I see no signs of any motion in regards to that star to the right, and one faint one on the bottom left of the screen, if you may be able to see it. So I think what happened is I lost the original object, and this is now just unless of course the object did stop, which is another case for unusual flight characteristics. So again, what these are, they're not satellites. They're changing course, which immediately eliminates a satellite. There's no other lights on them. They're just a steady, bright light moving at extremely high speed across the sky. Now, I'm theorizing that these objects are anywhere from suborbital to low orbit. It's difficult to say. I mean, without any other references, you can't really tell the altitude of something unless you have some other information and data to go on. And for now, all I'll say is that they're strange objects. They tend to appear in the evening sky, to the northern parts of the sky, anywhere from right after sundown to within the 2-3 hours afterwards. And they're not satellites. That I can tell you. I'm positive they're not satellites. But and that's why I call them South Texas mystery lights, because I don't really know what they are. Could these be experimental, high-performance test aircraft being flown out of Kingsville Naval Air Station, where it's like Pensacola? It's been rumored that they have a secret test operations hangar there, where they're also testing some of the latest and greatest new technology for the United States military. It's going to be difficult to say. Again, tonight I'll go out and try to film some more and see what I have, but for now I've managed to catch a few of them, and I wanted to get at least the last 2 nights or so onto one clip and walk you through what's on the screen, so no one will be confused. Remember, this is that's today. Several Huey UH-1s flew over the house today, headed towards Mexico, and you can hear the distinct rotor signature from a Huey because the blades are so long, and they're turning, or they're rotating faster than the speed of sound. So they're in essence creating these little sonic concussions, and that's why you can hear the dip from the helicopter. And there I caught another extreme high altitude contrail, but that's probably just a plane coming from Mexico into the continental United States. So I'll stop it here.